We are here with Montaigne. First of all, the outfit. I love it.
Thank you.
I love what you posted on Instagram with the Sonic comparison.
Thank you.
That just fucking killed it. Tell us a little bit about your song. So, you've worked on it with DNA, who are big in the Eurovision world in that sense. They've written like at least 4 songs before for Australia. Yeah. What was that process like for you?
It was good. They're easy to work with because they're open dudes who are ready to listen to my breakdowns. And so I had one with them, and then we turned it into a song. It was like, they also come with like, Ant from DNA like moves so fast production-wise, so he sort of just built a bunch of prefabricated tracks that I just like came into the session listening to, and then one day he pulled this one up, and then I was like, yeah, this is the one, and I wrote about it, and I had a thing to write about, and both of us were kind of on the same wavelength as well in terms of like the theme of the song, so we're all really there in it, and it just came pretty naturally.
Right.
Yeah.
So in terms of the song Don't Break Me, it's, I guess about some kind of a breakup or relationship.
I think it's like the moment before a breakup. It's like, are we breaking up? Because I feel like I'm at my wit's end, but I still love you is the problem. Like that's sort of where it comes from, where it's like this relationship is imbalanced, and I don't feel like I'm appreciated by you, and I don't want to feel like that, but I also still want you. You know?
It's a difficult time, I think, in everyone's life that they experience as well. Like, you don't know where it's over, when it's not over, so it's really quite... A lot of people can relate to this song, I feel. In terms of your dress, like, where did this whole concept, amazing concept, down to the toes, may I add, also blue, where did it come from? Do you just love blue?
I love blue. I thought the song sounded blue, like, you know, Blade Runner?
Yes, of course.
I just think of Blade Runner when I hear the song, like sitting in my moody apartment watching the rain outside with like my fucking android friend there. I don't know, just like that aesthetic was what I thought of, so I was like, everything needs to be blue. And then everything else was informed by like clown aesthetic.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not your regular get-up, I guess.
No, I just have a weird obsession. Like, I think it's a novel thing for a woman to be a clown. Not that it doesn't exist, but like in popular culture, you never see a lady clown.
Look, this is true if I think about it.
Have you ever seen a lady clown?
It's
me now.
This is the first. You've made your statement.
Honestly, like if I do a bloody Google search, I'm sure I'll be proven wrong.
You make it the best way, and no one's done it this blue before, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
Tell us about your staging. Are you happy with it? Yeah. How's that kind of progressing?
It's good. I think it's like me and 5 dancers, all ladies. They're really sick. It's just a lot of levels and lots of movement, dynamic movement. It's a pretty intense performance. Me, lots of movement, which is probably like the riskiest bit of it, is like trying to sing those verses whilst also doing all this stuff. Do you consider yourself
a bit of a dancer, or is this kind of a new experience for you?
I'm a dancer in the sense that I like to dance and I like to move, and like when I perform I always do, but I'm not like trained or anything. Like I had lessons when I was like 11 or 12, and then I hated it, and then I stopped, and I wish I still did it. Like I want to go back to it
retrospect.
Now. But the thing is, like, because of that, I think I'm like my own mover. Like I don't, you know, they very like me because they think I'm very original, like the Eurovision contingent, like the people who asked me to do this, and I think part of that comes from like not being trained.
That's organic in that sense.
Yeah, well, I think creativity also like comes out in like untrained artists because they're not told to do a certain thing. They're just like, hey, express yourself.
Of course. And I think Australia Decides allows you to have that flexibility. It's a vibe here where it's just, you know, amongst friends in that way. So it's great in that sense. One thing I wanted to find out, we have a lot of gamers who also... What are you playing?
I'm playing Pokemon Shield right now.
Oh my god, I'm excited. It's amazing. Have you finished it yet?
No, because my boyfriend purchased it first.
Okay.
And he's finished the whole thing. Now it's my turn. It's my Switch, but he's like, I never played Pokemon until this because I wasn't allowed to.
Oh my god!
I just got new growing up.
Yeah.
So he's like been obsessed since he was like 9. So this is my like first foray into Pokemon. I was like a Kingdom Hearts girl. I don't know if you know Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
that was my shit. And Final Fantasy X. And yeah, so I just
so
really
like
love
more
like
old school RPGs. Is Pokemon in that sense simple for you, or it's still enjoyable?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's also a kid's game, right? Technically, like the gameplay wise, like it's a kid's game, so it's like pretty easy to follow. But it's just like such a good formula. It's like I get to catch stuff that then levels up and gets new moves, and like no one dies and we're all friends.
Right?
Like, this is
go
incredible.
To the Pokemon Center, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
exactly. It's cute.
Bring it back to Eurovision just for a second. So you've not been, I guess, used to this competition element, if you want to call it that. How is that feeling for you? Do you even see it as a competition?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, of course, because of the parameters and the way that one person gets to end up moving on, right? But like, I don't think there's a spirit that's happening here. I think it's more like it's fun to work on it and grateful to participate in it and to like meet new people and make new friends and like do something new. I think that's kind of the vibe for everyone, I think.
Yeah, and I think getting that exposure as well. We've got so many European fans here as well who obviously learn about you now. They love you, so it's going to be great to see what happens on stage. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you.